Hello and welcome everyone, I am C.S.Gilmore and this is Watertight. We're just going to jump in here. I was testing it out, making sure it was even playable. But yeah, this is a short, another one of those just free on Steam games that seem decently well made. Looks like we're underwater, we're in some sort of sub. And judging from the looks of things, we're not doing great. Research vessel RSV Horizon Submersible Watertight launches 7 a.m. on April 5th, 1952. Titanic's last reported coordinates. So this looks like we were looking for the Titanic. In case of emergency, restore 4 lights. Stabilize pressure. Power main motor. Okay. Hold to unlock. Alright. Got some Morse code thing, we got that. Doesn't look like we can interact with a lot here. Not as deep underwater as it looks like as we probably should be. But definitely not doing great either. Alright, we got a... Aha! Okay, so pressure gauge, cabin, auxiliary feed. One of those, gotta get that little green bar thing. Not that one. I do this one. Okay, this one is a big one. Small one, small one, small one. Oh, there we go. Alright. Lights are on now. Great. From home. Hi, Daddy. I love the orca postcard so much. Mom stuck it on the fridge next to our family Christmas photo. I started our summer bucket list. One is whale watching in the Atlantic like you said when you showed me the sketch of your new ship. Wasn't it a submarine? Your best friend, Tilly. Yes, it's your turn now. Looks like... Resting. 3745. Okay, and close that. Hold 6. And we have a sanity bar. Good. Okay. Love that this is, we can get blasted in the face, no problem. But apparently completing tasks drains the sanity. But we have to complete the tasks. All in all, not a bad look to this, like, definitely not high-end graphics, but also functional. Enough that, like, it doesn't look bad either. Alright, we're good. Looks like once we complete it, our sanity recovers. Day 4, since departure from New York Harbor, surface temp hits -2 Celsius. Tonight, Floyd and Audrey launch Watertight. Come sunrise, then I'm under. It's calm on deck. The dark is so bitter cold. It's 1912 again, and I'm shivering beneath 2 trench coats. The last warmth I ever felt of Mom and Dad. I told the officer I'd find them one day. All that's left is the wreck. Tilly used to write often. I wonder how tall she is now. Her voice carries even miles away. Alright, so sounds like this guy's parents died on the Titanic. He got out as a child and is now looking for his parents. Alright, this is intractable. Got 4 of these. Click. Alright. Looks like it moves with every bit there. Got 4 of these. Oh, looks like we got that one right. Hard to tell which ones go to which, but it looks like we got... I can kind of go by the sound, it sounds like. Almost. I think that was the bottom right one. Pretty sure that's green. Green, green, green. That one was very loud. Touch more. Okay, we gotta find one more valve. Good. Am I going right or left? It's this one. That'll just save me some time and effort. Going right. Okay. There we go. Easy enough. Dad, whenever you read this, it'll be too late. This is the last time I write to a ghost of a person, one who spent his life searching for a relic of home, until home is no longer the place one lives, but may die trying to unbury. Mom worries about you. When she polishes the photo from your first trip, I only worry for her. Inside, I know that you're already a dead man. At least a dead man could answer for endless absence and null response. Matilda. So it sounds like we got so obsessed with our find our parents thing that we ignored our own family. Not a good thing to do. Alright, I see how this is going to be. Oh, that's never good.
Are you still down there? You said it wouldn't take this long. Now you're down here forever.
Now you're down there forever. Oh, that's not good. I should have focused on opener. I guess I can't. Won't let me. Would you cut that out? Cool, we're getting killed by a giant squid. Great. And we're not dead. Tilly, I've read and reread every word of your letter over the past 6 months. No response could undo the pain I've left you throughout the last 6 years, and I'm sorry I took this long to write the response you deserve. This is my last excursion. I promise this will all be over by the time you're in your senior year of high school. Ship or no ship, found. I informed the team I'm resigning come November. I sincerely regret how I've missed the greatest discovery of all, which is seeing you grow up throughout all seasons of the year. When I come home for Thanksgiving, I'd love to hear your voice relay all you've been up to since my recent absence. I don't think we're coming back. Instead, we're in here. Okay. Alright, these door unlocks are a little annoying because they just wire their speed. Don't do every time. What are we doing now? That's been done, that's been done. Okay. Nope, well,
I used to hope you were just busy. Like after one of your many trips, you'd come home and say, "You read every word of the letters I wrote you." You never thought to say anything about it, and I didn't ask. This one time, I was 7, you brought home this beat-up compass from a junk shop. And you said we'd make history out of it. We wandered the woods for hours and hours. I thought surely a monster would come and creep up with the dark. And you assured that the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to where the magic is. I never had a reason to doubt it. Everything felt like magic. Even the sudden goodbyes. What was it you were chasing that night anyways? I was just happy to be there. It's weird. I forgot what it's like to feel angry. The house is too empty for that. I hope it's peaceful, whatever you find down there.
General remarks. Assistant Engineer Beckham flagged Captain missing from ship early this morning. Storm. Hit C12 to 5 a.m. Watertight also MIA. All comms with submarine lost. 5 a.m. Crew still searching for Captain and sub's whereabouts. No sign of either on deck. Alright. One journal left open in Captain's bunker. Words written jumbled. Seems confused. All that could be found of significance. Tilly. More soy oil that's been fully bedded. But there's only one here that actually makes sense. I see this. I'm sorry, Tilly. Yep. Okay, so this. I am S O. Looks like every time as long as we are holding this down, our sanity drains. So I guess I have to be very touchy with it. R. R. Y. T. I. L. L. I. E. I'm sorry, Tilly. The light. That is a bright light. Ow, my eyes. Naval architect presumed dead in Titanic expedition. The crew's radio comms lost signal with Watertight, now deemed irrecoverable. Is this based on a true story? I'm not sure. The North Atlantic. By Vivian E. Walsh. Naval architect Morgan Spedan, age 47, is presumed dead following an implosion aboard his self-engineered submarine, Watertight. A self-engineered submarine? Never ends well, feels like. In search of the Titanic, Spedan and his private crew departed New York Harbor via ship on April 2nd. The excursion was prematurely discharged after Spedan reportedly launched Watertight unassisted around midnight of April 5th during the onset of a storm. His crew remained unaware until Assistant Engineer Audrey Beckham reportedly heard a bang from her hydrophone at 5:05 a.m. estimated. The crew's radio comms lost signal with Watertight, which has now been deemed irrecoverable. The bang was probably a decompressurization. Alright. A private funeral service will be held this coming Sunday at the Frank E. Campbell Funeral Chapel, April 13th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Morgan Spedan, naval architect, husband and father, was born November 9th, 1905, to Edward and Beatrice Spedan in Chicago, Illinois. He is survived by his loving wife, Kristen Spedan, 35, and his only child and daughter, Matilda Spedan, 16, in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm curious if this is a real person. Let me see here. Where would it be? Morgan Spedan. Morgan Spedan. Naval Architect? No, nothing seems to be coming up with that. Alright. Let me see here. Let me try Titanic. Morgan Spedden. There's a conflation of and other passenger names. Spend family members on board were Frederick, Margaret, Daisy, and their son, 6-year-old Robert Douglas Spedden. Family who were wealthy first-class passengers are the sinking of the Titanic. Robert Douglas Spedden is famously known as the boy in a photograph playing with his feet up on the deck just before the disaster. Let's see. Robert Douglas Spedden survived with his family, along with his beloved stuffed polar bear named Polar. He survived with his family. Alright. First son with the first son, the toy bear. So it sounds like they're using some names that were involved with the Titanic, but took some changes from the actual, it doesn't look like they took the exact names, and it looks like they kind of just, so they made something believable and then did their own thing with telling a story from it, involving the Titanic setup. Kind of interestingly done. Not bad for a real short thing. Special thanks. Created by Michael Nasser. Okay. All in all, not bad. Very short. A little weird, there's a lot. It felt like there was more to interact with there potentially that we never got a chance to do anything with. So I wonder if they had planned to do more or not, and just never did, or whether it gives that feel of a real ship. Whatever the case, not bad, and not especially for a free game. That was fully functional, no glitches. It was easy. Yeah. I kind of like that one. I'll put a link in the description like usual so you guys can check out for yourselves if you want. I don't know if there's any other details to it beyond that, but I would say well done. Otherwise, for now, hit like, hit subscribe, keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.